Howdy everybody, Wolf Slayer. Gonna play some more Doki. So I deleted the old save, like I got rid of it. I deleted the old set. I don't know how to say it because my saves would get deleted. So um I'm gonna play again. This time I'm not gonna focus on Yuri. I'm gonna focus on, hold on, I gotta up the crawl speed, down the auto forward time. Alright, so hunker down for another couple of hours of Doki. Because this game is adorable until it takes its horrible turn. Which everyone knows. I'm just going to auto through it because I know this. Yeah, I'm hunkered in for a little bit. Just went to the bathroom. I'm ready. So this is the friend, Sayori. Ugh. I just, I dust blasted. I bought a can of duster recently to spray my keyboard down. Finding that there are still things that I missed to do, but I can taste it. It's not great. You should have to. What if you say Sayori? Am I saying that right? Sayori. Sayori. Her name kind of sounds like sorry, which makes sense because she's the depressed one. No, I haven't decided on a club yet. Maybe if I up the auto time, it'll... Okay, I just gotta... Then auto wouldn't be so awful. I spent all my free time. I'm never gonna learn to socialize before I go to college. You're assuming I'm gonna go to college. Oh my god. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What does that term NEET mean? I always assumed it was some kind of insult, but I don't see it anywhere other than here and 4chan. I kind of want to spray this duster on a piece of cloth. Alright. I'll look for a few clubs. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. I don't know if y'all hear it. Hold on. I just realized what it's so fucking cold. Alright. I might need some encouragement, so you know, well, come into my club. I'm so mean to her. She's the vice president, but Yeah, all your guy ever reads is manga. Oh. Yeah, she also promises that she'd bring a new member. Of course, you being the new member. For plot. I play this game for the plot. Remember when that was a thing? We're gonna go for cupcakes that Natsuri made. Natsuki, or whatever. She's the baker. She's yelling at me for being neat, but Yuri's a neat too. Her. She doesn't talk to nobody. She is... No. I'm gonna go for the obvious next step. I already did her and saw the awful thing that happens when you focus on her. See, she was the smartest one. So I was like, yeah, she seems like the right choice. It had nothing to do with these. Nothing like that. And I'm using the re again. It just works so well. Especially for this, because like it's light and I don't have to do much. See, I'm reluctant to spend all my time with her because she'll lose her fucking mind. Although that's probably the... Other than the way it went, because obviously her death was inevitable, I don't think the decisions I make here matter. I don't think this section matters. I don't know. Yeah, they look like cats with chocolate bits for ears. And then I study it. We're just gonna let this crawl while I dick around with the... Why is it still so slow? I'm gonna radically up the speed. But I didn't do anything. I can't skip anything. I can't unhear the ending music. Oh, it already... Oh. What? Yeah, I can't... I can't unhear the music. And it's messing me up. Because that's like the only thing on my mind right now. Because like... Man, it was such a weird and an unexpected end. Oh, dog's going off. Anyway, I'm gonna set this on auto again. I wish you could just set it to skip to choices. I can do that, can't I? Uh, I'm gonna set it to auto, and I'm gonna go figure out why the dogs are freaking out. Sorry to do this, but you know, dogs and such. So incredibly sorry about that. Hey Yuri, it's still here. I figured. Ooh, that was a bad plan. Uh, I can. So I am in the process of downloading some editing software, which will definitely be done by the time this video is over. See, she has the most, I don't want to say provocative, but just like, look at her stance. It's she like very clearly has the most distinct, that's the word I'll use, distinct stance. the most outstanding, I guess. Alright, so poem writing time. So, Monica's not a choice in these ever. Her. She's... No. You. You like... Yeah. No, I didn't pick that. It's so hard because she's like obviously the big word. Oh, sad words. Oh, damn it. No. Doki. Oh. Heart. Hurt. Fully. No, damn it. Anxiety. Damn it. Calm. Holiday. Smile. Peace. Damn it. Pure. Damn it. It's so hard because I don't know. I don't know what makes it so ridiculously weirdly difficult. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. See, Tsuke likes the fact that, well, it is portrayed that she likes the fact that it's just like a place where she can hang out. See, and she pushes us together, and then is devastated when we actually go together. She doesn't know what she wants. She brings him a book. But it's not the weird one that it was last time. Skip ahead. If you want to... I guess I didn't record the first part. All this nonsense happens before the festival. It's like the day of the festival it happens. Like Zelda Majora's Mask. This game is way more Majora's Mask now that I bring it up. She doesn't do it without great motivation, my man. Sorry, one sec. I'm not gonna go get the dog. They'll stop barking of their own volition. Me going out there just, I don't know. Isn't the napping club? Does the school have a napping club? See, this whole game is like, hey, Monica. No. Monica's the absolute loony bin. That kind of causes all this. See, she doesn't get up on time because she's depressed. And it's a struggle every single day for her to get up. So she reels back like, wait a minute. Does he know? Oh. She doesn't have a boyfriend yet because she wants you. Or she wants us. Oh. I never got this because I focused almost exclusively on the mysterious one. See? Yeah, I remembered. That's like the one amount of gameplay in this. I say that I really do like this game. This game is great. Alright, so I'm going to skip this because it all looks like... All this is stuff that has happened before. But my question... Yeah, all this is normal. She wrote to wait in the morning. She, there's nothing really to say. I mean, I've seen all this before. Yeah, she talks down on Natsu's poem. And then her poem, Ghost Under the Light. It's the same. Pause it if you want to read it. 3, 2, 1. It's gone. Her handwriting is really, really good. My handwriting is absolutely shit. It's terrible. But you know, when you're writing code, you don't need to have good handwriting. You just need to be able to spell and type relatively quickly. Which I can't really do either. The only reason I'm able to type as fast as I do now is because I have the re. Yeah, the re is about the size of an Xbox controller, roughly the same shape, not with as heavy a, I don't know what to call it, not as deep a crotch area. Yeah, she writes the same thing. She's the one that kind of figures it out later, at least in the Yuri run that I did. But yeah, the re here, it's got like all the buttons I need, like volume up and down. It's got like arrow keys on it. See? It's like a little keyboard and mouse set. It's adorable. And it works really well. I hear that freaking... I hear the music and it's messing me up. Because I don't... I guess their eyes always did have that red tint around them. That's weird. Near the ends. Like there and there. Alright, so right now I'm using the mouse to because I want to be able to point things out. Oh, something loaded. Yeah, we care about each other's well-being. She likes sad things because she's a sad person. See, that's her saying, like, hey, don't worry about them. They don't matter. She's very... See, she... very abstract. Because she knows. Meaningless. Infinite choices. This is me. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he was on the side looking in. He is me. Me, the person, not me, the game character. Because she peers inside the hole. No, it can't be. I reel, blind, like film left out in the sun. It's too late. My retina is already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. Spooky! Epiphany! Hellish epiphany! She brings this part up later as well. Dark puddle of ink. And then they're gonna freak out a little. And as we saw in the last video, without Sori here, this kind of spirals out of control. See, right here. That's not what you just... Maybe you're just jealous that Wolf appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how come you didn't... How do you know you didn't appreciate my advice? You're so full of yourself. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of the way and make everything I do overly cutesy. See, right here. Right here. If she didn't show up to stop it, these two would have just gone back and forth and it would have been a screaming fit. and my heart started beating a little bit faster because I started to panic. I forgot that this is a new run, and nothing spooky is going to happen till the end. So I'm trying to see if I can get Suri to not kill herself. You tried to interject. Be fair. I'm gonna defend the spooky bitch. You tried. You can't even have multiple saves in this game. I just, in my mind, I was like, hey, I'm gonna set up two things where I tell her that I love her, and then the one where I tell her that we're really, oh boy, we're really good friends. If that still ends up being an option in this path, I don't know. Some more ginger ale. Flavor. Alright. Back to the re. There's nothing spooky's gonna happen. It'll be fine. See, if only I could talk to her a little more. She's making my dude say it. Or maybe this is his genuine feeling. Maybe he does really like her at first. But it turns out she's doing it all. No, it's not. It breaks you down and you know it. But it's easy to see Yuri as an internal monologue sometimes. It's not an internal monologue, you say it out loud. Idiot. Depression. Sad things. Tragedy. Daydream. Okay. I'm gonna choose hopeless. Jesus! It's so sad. It's so terrible. Damn it. All but like one or two of those I got for her. Alright. No. No, that gets brought up later too. Her feeling guilty and her oh, what is it? Her feeling guilty and her torment or whatever. It's so not great. Sorry, I got distracted again. It makes me feel terrible. Because I know exactly the solution and I didn't choose it. During my first playthrough, I didn't go with what the game was pushing me towards, which was her. Her being, my goal or whatever. I didn't choose it because I was too worried about trying to get Yuri. Because who doesn't want a big titty goth girlfriend? I think we all want a big titty goth girlfriend. As such, I was trying to make that dream a reality. Accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, I guess there's a little devil inside us all. Don't let her fool you. She knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys to bring me to the club before she even told me. Bap! I forgot she gets hit in the face with a cookie. Which I mean, as slapstick comedy goes, that's rather slap, isn't it? Is it because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. But I can only assume this game takes place in Japan. Or, insert country here, I guess. But I don't remember where I was going with that joke. And then she gets a little cheeky. So she hugs her. And then bite. Monica's not here because she's practicing piano. She plays piano. Well, she practices piano. That way she can sing us a song for the ending credits. You know, while she deletes the rest of the game. Because that's a thing that sane people do. Hey, the 17th Guardian's playing Istrelid. I like that game. I should play it. The only problem with that is, internet connection and such. How did I never think of this? I'm getting very distracted, sorry. I've been trying to build a little bit of a backlog in videos. That way I can I can have them set up for the long stretches of time where I don't get a day off. Which reminds me, it's already 6:20 something p.m. We're going to get some crayons. See, last time I left the other game, since it was the Yuri run, I left the classroom with Yuri. And again, distracted. Apologies. I mean, he's not wrong. It sounds lame. I just dropped something. It does sound super duper lame, though. In all fairness. I'm not exactly sure what you expected him to say. The once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Playing Astrobot. Sadly, it's not true. She's a sad, sad little human. But that's alright. We all get a little sad. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's what this scene is from. I saw this in the credits and thought it was gonna get creepy. So I go to find the vending machine. It's nice and cold. The cat starts drinking. What are you doing? It does kind of remind me of growing up. And all my friends would hurt themselves. No, don't blame yourself. She hates it when you blame herself. Because when you blame yourself, she feels guilty about it. You'll be fine. Life lesson: don't stand up too fast after you hurt yourself. So saith Doki Doki. You know, the game that has a suicide in it. Doesn't that sound cool? Well, anyway. You shouldn't have to come up with an excuse for your friends. They should have to come up with their own excuse. Ooh. Posters? No, Natsuke hates me. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. You idiot. I can't unhear the music. It's messing me up. Like cooking. Whenever I hear the music, I hear her. It fucks me up. Monica's fucked me up. Title of this video. Monica's fucked me up. Ooh, cold. We have that kind of weird connection. I'm gonna hate myself in a couple hours when I've sprayed all that freaking duster everywhere. Looking at how it freezes over, because it's really neat. I pat her head. I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Guy's kind of an asshole. But it's alright. Sounds like I make her a little weak in the knees. Yep. Really freaking sad. And she's a really sad person, bro. I don't know what you want from her. She's very in touch with her feelings. Problem is, she's not wrong. If I don't manage to keep her happy, then freaking Alright. See, look. I'm gonna snatch something from my phone real quick. Because I'm fairly certain I saved it. Listen.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
Alright, now. It'll come around. That's all I want to play of it because I don't want to, you know. Oh, okay. So the PM was palm. Like playing a vinyl on pizza crust instead of like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Red, green, blue, the standard colors of a PC. A cacophony of meaningless noise. The game always has the background music. At the very bottom of it said load me. And her tip today is going to be save the game. And then I don't like she brings up Gears either. Because that was a creepy thing brought up. I can't remember who wrote that one though. An interesting technique. Technique spelled with a Q-U-E, like it's supposed to be. I think. I don't know, I'm not exactly the best lyricist or lyricist in the world. Okay, the raccoon poem. Alright, this is the one I was talking about last time. Back to the mouse. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was taught. I can't talk. I can't read. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. Like, that makes no goddamn sense. I gave the raccoon a piece of my bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. So I'm thinking, a little bit of literary analysis here. English class is starting to help. I think that the raccoon she's speaking about is her tendency to cut herself. It's later brought up as her guilty pleasure, or whatever, her weird habits. The weird thing that she does. And she cuts herself, which, that's sad. Don't do that. It's not good for you, obviously. And her giving this quote-unquote raccoon the bread is her giving in and kind of indulging these actions of hers. Indulging the raccoon, as you will. Feeding the raccoon. That's what she does. And like she just notices it. And then press wrong button. I gave the raccoon a piece of my bread. What that is fed will always come back for more. Giving in and indulging in these activities of hers are making are just kind of reassuring that they'll come back. Her cutting knife, always the cutting knife, never just the knife, the cutting knife. Alright, so come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. So she's recognizing that the raccoon is a thing. The moon, I don't know what that says, increments its phase and reflects that much more off the light of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens off the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread being her skin. Fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. Her habit is now with her. You could say we've gotten quite used to each other. She's used to what she does. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Her bread being her skin to cut. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. A rush of blood. She's She's about to cut herself. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. She slices her skin and sates her urge. It's this arm. The one that she always has up. Well, when she has her arm up. Sometimes, she has both her arms behind her back to make her tits look even bigger. Yeah, a little more daring. You pretty much just admitted to the world that you cut yourself. But using metaphors. Because metaphors totally work. I'm having a lot of fun with this can of duster. Probably way too much fun. My room is going to be awful for the next couple days. The raccoon is her, or really any unnatural, well, not unnatural, Jesus, abnormal behavior that a person may exhibit. So, like, I don't know, I'm currently playing with a can of duster. That's odd. Some would say that is odd. But I do it and I'm getting that enjoyment out of it. Sate the raccoon. Don't feed the raccoon, kids. Depending on what the raccoon is, I guess. See right there. Might be ranting a little bit now. Was replaced with something like it was terrible. Alright, next is Natsuke. I might actually have to end this here. I'll end it at the poem. When I have to write the poem. Or if it comes to another choice that I have to make. See, she's yelling at me. And this being the thing like, oh, just because someone likes this one thing, nothing else matters about them. They're just a terrible, terrible person. Because Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? She likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her sing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. People do this and it's terrible. I can't remember the word for it. It's, I don't know. Associative cognitive dissonance, maybe. I'll look it up later. Maybe I'll put it in the description or whatever. I'm also gonna forget that I said that. Anyway, cognitive dissonance. Alright, so one time I hurt my leg real bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. She has a lot of friends. I always hear her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. I'm going to tell everyone. See, it becomes a problem not liking someone for one very specific thing, I don't know if it fits here, but the Soul Reaver 2 thing, Cain at the Pillars, the cutscene with Cain at the Pillars, you know, it's okay to hate someone as long as you do it honestly and have very good reason to do so. Some people are worthy of hate. Some people have earned hatred, and as such should be hated, but only by those who care. Not care in the sense like they care about the person, because that obviously defeats the purpose. More care as in those who it bothers. Like Amy and her spiders. I don't give a shit if Amy loves spiders. Amy's spider love does not bother me. And as such, I don't give a shit if Amy likes spiders. Because it doesn't matter to me. But to someone who doesn't like spiders, they'll care. Anyway. Enough of my tirade. I don't know if tirade's a good word though. Oh. I feel like a lot of this is going to be we really have to do something. So they're both very concerned about very similar topics. Granted, that could probably just be, general concern about the idea and in the direction of the club. But, man, Canto Duster are fun. Alright. Monica, we're gonna have a poetry every time we choose a poem. Oh, I'm gonna check something real quick. Yeah, it did it again. If y'all are wondering what it is, my Ethernet cable, my Ethernet's just like very unstable. Sometimes it's rock solid, sometimes it's not. I wonder when this video is going to come out relative to any other video. Because I have two other videos in the pipeline coming forth at some point in the near future relative to when I'm taping this. They both everybody has to perform a poem, but we'd never. I don't think we actually make it to the festival. Which is kind of terrible. I mean, I'd like us to make it to the festival, but the weekend previous to it happening, I'm pretty sure is the weekend that shit goes down. Of course, depending on what that is. I don't think this is going to change too much. Yeah, Yuri always goes next. So that event didn't change either, where I guess, jump in and save her the embarrassment. I'm just having all kinds of fun with this. It's almost empty. It's nowhere near as bittering as the last can I used. The last can I used was absolutely dreadful. So cold. Alright. Now try to imagine you're reciting it to yourself. Bittersweet. Alright. So I'm just going to skip this. I don't think it's going to be too serious. I really wish I'd have been paying attention to the name of these poems. It could have been some kind of code. I don't know what that said. You better not make me do that again. Oh, well, if you're prepared enough to try from it, I mean, doing it for other people will be easier. This is exactly how I feel in real life. I can put on whatever face I want for others. Especially working where I do. See, I work in fast food, so there's so many people I see every single day that I will never see again. So you just say whatever you want. I have the same conversation like 100 times a day. Yeah, I didn't go any. Alright, so I would walk home with you. Alright, so poem we'll do defeat. Alright. Save. Because this will actually matter. That save will actually stay. But I bid you all a lovely alright. I still know. I should look that word up later. I don't know what it means. But damn it. Damn it, I knew that was her. Alright. Damn it. Why can't I ever get this right? Ah. And playground for her. Alright. I'm gonna save. I gotta remember I'm going after Suri. Anyway, fellas. Cheers. It's been a fantastic time. More Doki Doki. The Suri run. Later. I don't know when this one's gonna come out. I'm thinking I'm gonna do Tuesdays and Fridays. Those seem to be really good days. I don't know why. I just decided. Those would be good days. But, you know, when in Rome, stab a politician. Just stab him. Anyway, again, hold on. Dogs are freaking out. Cheers, mates. Hope you had fun watching. I had fun playing. Hopefully the video editing software isn't a bust, because I gotta find some of that eventually. But yeah, see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.